and you are expecting value for the monies that you have paid. Let me see by hands those who have made some payments already. All right. So we are going to ensure that you get value for the monies that you have paid so far. So in ensuring that you get value for your money, I make sure that all logistics needed for your smooth academic and social life are procured ahead of time for your smooth stay on campus. We are heavily practical. We say we are 70% practical and 30% theory. But when you come to the CFC, you realize that we do more practicals. And so those who are going into that department should prepare themselves. Practical education is very expensive, but believe you me, it is a sure way to go. So you need to fasten your belts, because during the class sessions, if you have excuses about you not having your practical tools for whatever session it is, it will be very difficult for you to achieve. At the end of the day, you should achieve. At the end of the month, you should also achieve, because we hold monthly assessments where we sit to look at what you have done in the class. We don't want to assume as management that everything is going on well, whilst practically maybe nothing is really going on. So we will sit, you will bring the things that you have done in the classrooms in the forms of pictures or tangible items for us to see whether you have achieved or not. Another very important duty I perform under the Monitoring and Supervision Department is to hold weekly class representatives meeting, class reps, that's how we call them. So we meet with them every week so that they can give us information on what is actually happening in the classroom. We don't want to wait and sit during monthly assessment and then excuses will start coming up. By then, we have wasted one whole month. We don't do that here. So every week, we meet with class reps so that they give us information on what is happening. So that if the equipment they have are not enough for them, they report on it for us, so that the necessary interventions can be put in place to ensure a smooth academic stay. And so I entreat you to elect responsible people as your class reps. Don't rush in electing your time. Maybe about study the people around. People can hide their character, but by all means, you see something. So in like 2 weeks' time, you'll be able to make an informed decision on who should be your class rep, so that you elect that person. Because sometimes some people are elected, they don't come for meetings, they don't give reports, so you don't get to hear what is actually happening. Do you get it? So please make sure that, and you will be and I will be electing as your class rep. Some people, they can be all over the place, but they don't have anything better to offer. So open your eyes, shine the eyes, and make sure that you elect responsible people as your class rep. I also ensure that we create a platform where the class reps will report on the state of affairs, real time, where I'm talking about as the class is going on. If there is anything that is happening which is not according to schedule, the class rep has to report on the page. So let's say you have a class session, the facilitator is not yet in, you have the session at 8, and maybe it's 8:15, the facilitator is not in. You report that it's 8:15, facilitator not in. so that the necessary intervention can be put in place to address the problem. So if the class rep do not give us that information, it is difficult for us to go around all the time to find out if the facilitator is there or not. So the class rep has to help us. So if you let us know we have other personnel around who can also perform the duties that the facilitator has to perform, so then we give you somebody else to handle the session. So please don't waste the class sessions. They are very important to us. It is the daily sessions that inform the output at the end of the month, which also informs whatever we see at the end of the semester. So those are some of the duties I perform as the Deputy Rector in charge of monitoring and supervision. Now let's look at the HOS, that's Head of School Duties, Head of School for CFC. So our orientation, as I said earlier, is 70% practical and 30% theory, but we go beyond that as far as the practical is concerned. Now for CFC, these are some of the subjects that you'll be engaged in at level 100. For cosmetology, you'll be doing makeup and eye enhancement, basic skin care, introduction to cosmetology services, introduction to nail care, that is manicure and pedicure, introduction to basic hairdressing, communication skills 1, and then African studies. Somebody will ask that, I'm coming to learn how to do manicure, pedicure, hair, nails, makeup, and the rest. What am I going to do with communication skills? You should be able to communicate well with your clients. What am I going to do with African studies? You are an African, so you should know about your background so that will inform what you do. Are you with me? And so when you have those class sessions, you should make sure that you attend them. And this is not compulsory for everybody. We have 2 streams where we have those who are pursuing the CTVET diploma and other people who are on the internal certification, that is the ICC program. So these subjects are subjects that have been recommended by our regulators, and that is CTVET, that is the Commission for Technical, Vocational Education and Training. So they are our regulators. So note at this forum that we are not under GTEC. We are under the Commission for Technical, Vocational Education and Training. So the Com Skills and the African Studies are for those people. They will receive their certification from CTVET, that's the Commission for Technical, Vocational Education and Training. And then those who are doing the internal certificates of competence will receive their certification from GH schools. Now, let's look at some of the level 100 subjects under the fashion department. So you will be doing pattern drafting 1, garment construction 1, elements of design, introduction to fibers and yarns, basic fashion tools and equipment, communication skills for the CTVET diploma students, and African studies as well for the CTVET diploma students. When you have the interactions with the HODs, they will go more into the subjects that I have mentioned. For catering, you'll be doing cookery 1, food and beverage service 1, pastry cakes and sugar crafts, balloon and floral decor 1, com skills 1, and then African studies. Those 2 subjects, as I indicated earlier, are for those doing the CTVET diploma program. I hope you are okay. All right. So still on the duties as head of school, I ensure that there's quality daily theoretical and practical engagement, practical class engagement, which is key to academic success. So I make sure I receive feedback on class engagements from randomly selected stakeholders. So beyond the class reps, we randomly select other people who are in the class, because at a point we realize that the class reps become so much attached to their facilitators, and so they compromise on the information that they have to give us, because the person is a class rep, so facilitator always falls on them to do things for them, and so that attachment is created. We understand we are humans, so we go beyond the class reps to look for level-headed people in the class to also find out whether the information the class reps are giving us tallies with whatever we are getting from the stakeholders. So we can ask anybody in the class, what is happening? Can you give us a brief of how the week went? So that if there's the need for any intervention, we do that as early as possible. I think I've spoken about monthly assessments already. So at the end of every month, you have to present what you have done in the class. Somebody will say, if I've done makeup, how do I, like 2 weeks ago, how do I present makeup? So whatever work you do, you take a picture of it across the departments, fashion, catering, cosmetology. You take a picture of your work with your phone, every work that you do. So in the course of the weeks, the facilitator will let you know what particular pictures you are supposed to present for the monthly assessment. Then you print those pictures. And then we will sit to sign your assessment card. Everybody will have an assessment card with columns for level 100 through to level 400, which also includes runway activities. And if you have issues where you were not able to do a particular, let's say, monthly assessment, you have to arrange with your facilitator to get it done. Because at the end of the day, if you are coming for attachment interview, you will come with your assessment card. And if you come and it is not completely signed, then it means that you have not achieved. So we don't have any business placing you on attachment. And attachment is a criteria for graduation. So if you don't pass at the attachment committee interview, you have a score to settle. So make sure that you try your possible best so that every monthly assessment that is done, you have your works to present so the facilitators can sign for you. And then during grand assessment, management will also sit and look at what you have done in the course of the month or in the course of the semester and also sign accordingly. So we don't joke at all. You can't hide. You can't hide. You can't be like you come to school but you don't really come. You'll be exposed. They said when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rates will expose them. So if you don't, you come to school but you don't really come, you'll be exposed. They said when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rates will expose them. So if you don't really come to class, monthly assessments will expose you. So please take them very seriously. You don't want a situation where at the end of your stay here, you have nothing to write home about, nothing to produce, and then we would have to give you our certification. No, we will not do that. We would ensure that you do the things, you learn them well, you achieve them before we give you our certification. So the system is not that flexible as far as achieving what you have come to learn here is concerned. So please, put yourselves together and make sure that you achieve whatever you have come here to achieve. So runway activities. We organize runway activities for our CFC department, where level 100, they have what they showcase, 200 also showcases, 300, and then 400. So at every level, you have a level of semester outcome. So during the runway, you liaise, or before the runway, you liaise with your facilitators and they'll guide you on what you are supposed to display during the runway activities. So everybody has something to do. So at the CFC department, because it's a trade, we are very keen on discipline. Very, very keen. That is not to say that we are not keen on discipline as far as the media and technology schools are concerned. We are, but with CFC, very, very keen, because you have to learn the right principles and then be able to perform as required according to industry standards. If you do your things anyhow and people see you, they'll know that you are not a professional. For example, let's say you are in the kitchen and you are cooking, and then somebody sees your outfit. Immediately, the person sees what you are wearing. The person can tell outright that this is not a professional. So we ensure that whatever is professionally accepted is what we ask you to practice. We don't say that, okay, you are in school and you are training, so when you finish and you go, you can go. No, 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 no. Charity begins at home. So whatever industry people are doing, that is what we ask you to do. Hence, we ask our students to wear uniforms. So we wear white top, white down. The distinction between the schools are the bottoms. So for fashion, your bottoms are blue, cosmetology orange, and then catering, yours is yellow. Then when you get into the kitchen, the catering students, you have to wear chef uniform. It is for a reason why it is a long-sleeved uniform. When you get to the class, they would highlight more about that. So please, whatever you are asked to do, make sure that you conform. It is for a reason. You can't wear long earrings in the catering workshop. You can't wear watches and bracelets whilst performing massage. It is for a reason. They will explain everything to you. And don't take our facilitators and our teaching assistants for granted. They know what they are about. I know that some of you may be older than them, but it doesn't matter. I remember when I was doing my Master of Education, there was this facilitator who was very young, very, very young. I think as for her, she sleeps learning, wakes up learning, doing everything learning. Because I was wondering how at her age, she had an MPhil and was facilitating some sessions. Very, very smallish. But you don't take her for granted, because she has the power to make your education journey successful or not. And so we had no other alternative than to respect whatever she tells us. I remember an examination session where this elderly woman was found wanting, so wanted to do some things which were not allowed. And she had to call her to order. The woman, the elderly woman, was like, "Hey, you, I have a daughter who is even older than you because of school. Look at how you are behaving." But respectfully, she told her, "Madam, please, I am performing my duties." And so please, when you get into the classrooms, don't look at their height and their size. Accord them the necessary respect they need, because it is practical education. The thing is inside the person, and the person is giving some out to you. So if you don't give the person the necessary respect, she can hold on to some. You can write your exams and pass all the same, but then there may be certain details that the person may not have given to you. So please, don't take anybody for granted. Are you with me? If you have reasons or excuses why you can't do something, you respectfully label that reasons to the person so that the person can see eye to eye with you, and then you can have a better way forward. So please, we wear uniforms, we wear flat shoes, we have certain things we wear during particular class sessions. When we get there, make sure that you comply. We also assist in providing student support. Yes, we know that you need a lot of things to be able to do your practicals. Some of you will not know the things, especially at level 100. Remember in the past when we were not providing that service, students who come in level 100, they have the list, so they go out to buy the things. And then when they bring the things to their class, it is observed that those things were actually not the quality things that they need for their sessions. And it was a bother because money is very hard to come by. So if you have some money and you go and buy the things and the facilitator is like, that is not it, so go and buy another one, a hard dream. So we decided to put it upon ourselves to provide those things for students so that when they come, they can have the things to buy. However, we do not force students to buy their things from the student support. They are free to compare the prices that we have here with the prices in town. And if they feel our prices are okay, they can buy from the school. But believe you me, our prices are very competitive. It was pegged with the student in mind. So you will get everything that you need from our student support unit. During the course of the orientation, you'll be taken around the school, so you will get to know where the student support unit is located. I think that the rector is ready to speak, so I will end my session here so I can give him the time to continue and add the things that I have left out. I thank you for choosing GH Schools, and I wish you a happy stay on GH campus. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much. CFC, are we good? Anamutonyum, Sumubi Muamie. TFP, MMP, these are things that you'll be doing during your practical exams. You'll be solving issues like this. Say amen. So at this point, I would want to call on the man, the chief servant, the whole school, he's our servant, to speak to us about how the school is and what to expect. Thank you very much.
So you are welcome to GH Schools. And just what you need home. Special greetings to faculty members, teaching and non-teaching faculty. So you have chosen to be a student, irrespective of where you're coming from, your age, etc. Immediately you pick the form, you are a prospective student. Immediately we give you the admission letter, still a prospective student. If you register, you are registering as a student. Therefore, you must make sure you behave like a student. So GA schools, we have 5 schools. We have the media school, we have the cosmetology school, we have the fashion school, we have the catering school, and then we have the technology school. At this forum, you are still having your orientation. You can decide to switch schools. The registrar has spoken about how to register and how to change schools. Even when you finish registering, you have 2 weeks window that if you want to change schools, you can do that. So tomorrow, the various heads of departments will talk to you. They will tell you about their various schools. Then on Wednesday, the lecturers will talk to you and open up the subjects to you. And then on Thursday, you meet SRC. And then on Friday, you decide on what you want to do in this school. So if you still want to pursue your cosmetology, you pursue your cosmetology. If you want to pursue your media, you pursue your media. You want to pursue fashion, you pursue your fashion. If for any reason you want to change, you do that during your subject registration. The other schools have single departments, apart from the media school having 4 departments. So the media school, we have the television and film production, and then multimedia production under production department. Still, if you want to change from television and film production to multimedia production, or from multimedia production to television and film production, you need to listen to the HODs. They will give you the difference between television and film, and then the difference between multimedia production. So multimedia production, we are looking at people who love editing. They love animations and they love graphic design. The other subjects are common. Then for television and film, that is where we look at those who love camera and directing. So you must listen to the HOD so that you can make an informed decision. So we have a pathway for the television and film students, and then we have a pathway for the multimedia students. Similarly, those who are offering journalism, tomorrow you must listen to the HODs very well. So they give you the difference between journalism and media studies, and then journalism and media arts. If you are offering journalism and media studies, you should love writing, because you will have 2 subjects there called media law. It's media law and ethics. And then newspaper reporting. So you must love writing. If you don't love writing, then you can opt for not journalism and media studies, but journalism and media arts, where you do your TV presenting and radio presenting, which is common for the 2 departments, and then you add acting to it. Right? So acting and producing for television, radio, and film. You add them to it. So you listen to them and then you get a difference. Now, for those in CFC, if you are offering fashion, it is fashion. It's fashion design. We don't have different departments in there. Therefore, you do everything. If you don't want to learn how to sew for men and you want to learn how to sew for women, when you finish school, then you decide. But so far as you are in GH schools, you do everything. So you start from children's wear, and then you move on to men's wear and ladies' wear. And then your 3rd semester, you move on to occasional wear and pageantry dresses. And then your 4th semester, you move on to wedding gowns and suits. Last will be by your son, Madiani Dada, into Obesian Madiano. And you call Auntie Sisi or Junction, so, no, I could see a Madian on. Now, those offering cosmetology, when you finish, you should be a cosmetologist. So you learn everything. So you learn makeup, you learn massage, you learn hair, you learn nails, and everything. Membam bekan chere and say, "Udia umpe etre na." No. You do everything. So you put everything together. We don't have departments in there. You do everything, and you become a cosmetologist. For catering, we don't have departments in there. So you do everything from food production to pastry production and then to cakes. Pastries, cakes are the same. But in this school, we want to give them specific focus. So you learn cakes as cakes and sugar crafts. And then you learn pastry as pastry arts and pastry design. Then you learn drinks. You start from the local drinks, and then you move on to the mixes, the cocktails and the mocktails. And then you learn hotel management. It is compulsory. In fact, for the catering school, we had almost about 60% of our students who completed working in hotels. So you learn hotel management. It's part of the course. You start from level 300. And then there is a bonus subject there, which is decor and event management. And it is compulsory. You learn it. If you finish and you don't want to use the deco, put it in your pocket. But so far as you are here, you will learn it. Let me touch on our accreditation and touch on it very well. And please listen attentively. We have different people from different walks of lives here. We even have people who are done with universities. And they are here. They want to learn the skill. They want to learn the trade. Now, surprisingly, those who are going to level 200, we have students in there who are in other schools. There was a student in UPSA who was learning cosmetology here. So we have those who are done with universities, they are here. We have those who are still in university and they are here. And I know we still have some people who are still offering other courses in other schools and they are here. Good. Then, we also have those who told us stories. Obisini headmaster now call school on a hano headmaster ne and then into the results no problem. And now almost we have those who brought their results but did not get some subjects. So especially mathematics. Say if the maths are you okay? If the mathematics now I F. And then we also have people who have all the grades, perfect, wonderful grades. And they are here because of the passion for what they want to learn. Putting all of them together, we are not under GTEC. We are under CTVET. Therefore, CTVET allows us to accommodate all these people, including those who don't even have certificates at all. But we have two pathways. The first pathway is for those who are with their passes. For them, we put them on the CTVET diploma. You write the exams, and then the exams are moderated by CTVET, etc., etc., and when you finish, you get a national certificate from CTVET, which is for academic progression. So you can move to any technical university and be able to do start from level 200. You can even get to Pentecost University and you still start from level 200. And that is for academic progression. Then we have the skills development pathway. That is not for academic progression. That is for those who do not have the passes, those who do not have the certificates at all, and those who are interested in learning the trade. We had people who have the passes, all right, but they decided to do the internal certificate of competence. They don't want any over worrying com skills and African studies and the rest. Now, for those who choose the CTVET pathway, it is regulated by CTVET. So they tell us the subjects to do, and they said the core subjects should be African studies. You know why? Because when you go to the other institutions, the technical universities, and you want to continue, Level 100, there is African studies there. So if you are skipping it and this one is working for you, you need to do the African studies here. So you don't contend it. If you don't want to do the African studies, opt for the internal certificate of competence. You don't have any problem with African studies, you don't have any problem with anything. You just go straight to do your trade areas, and then you are okay. There are things that we are doing, and it is getting us there. And we will not stop doing them. We will continually do them. We call them our key performance indicators. One is our practical-oriented nature. So here you do lots and lots of practicals. If you are here to learn, you must be ready in mind, you must be ready in finances, and you must be ready physically. We will do practicals back to back. Catering students, sometimes you do some practicals that you cannot even eat. You have to throw it away because it is somebody's delicacy. You have to prepare it. So if you have to fry frogs, you fry frogs. It is a Chinese delicacy. You go and buy frozen frog, and then you come and add mayonnaise. You come and add flour, and then you put it together and you fry frog. When you finish, you throw it away. The last time the students were doing balichi. It is a food from Ukraine. When you get the flour, you add soda, baking soda to it, and then you add mayonnaise to it, and then you add ketchup, and then you add pepper powder. Oh my God. And then you put it together. Oh, but just to say that there are other things that you have to learn. And you should be able to learn it. I always advise the fashion students that if you want to sew for anybody, probably we are doing trousers, go and take your father's measurement. Upama, now the man on our discano. And now manema on scan on pam. Now, to me, and other practicals. It is very important. Uncle, yeah. Now where you now where you know why you're dressing now, man. Now calling him. Oh, Papa, you're better as you himself who's here. You're better as here. Now, cosmetology for no. You have to buy makeup. You have to buy the nails. And then you have to beg people to come and use them as models. Now, media girl, on Trinity, of no pesca at the opportunity. But your friend now, send your best and watch it. Because some person who say she's in need of the makeup now. But say once a year, next time, oh, throw Momumbo. Girl, be a name no. Yes, you throw be a so bebo ni tiamana. And there's some yes, so about you to use 3 days. On back class. And during the exams, we pay clients on ya. And a new students be a waba. And a company, a new students in Betanasio. And as students back home, you 3 days born it, who say, oh, but it say, hey. Meeting a class, so you 3 days, so they know you 4 days. So. Oh, now we're born a name kakra. And a student in the sea of Kwako Johnsawa. Or Koya Wamba. And see, once you're in here, when you are looking for the clients, they will not come. So you must put yourself into it and learn it very well. So that when you call them, there are people who even uncle unity because or train a da obey your practicals. No, I bet now what you mean deny your practicals, no, because we are already here. Now you're here. Just do papa free fee, mommy free fee. Last pedicure crowd, be the papa free fee by pedicure man. Or throw be back. So learn it well. Now the second thing It's our state-of-the-art equipment that we use here. Into your bomb, then we try as much as possible to get you the latest equipment and so on, and be able to be in touch with industry. So it's proximal learning, where we bring industry closer to the students. Then the third thing is our state-of-the-art studios and workshops that we have. So for fashion, we have several workshops for you, and we even have off-campus workshops. We have one at EPP. This is an internal problem. We know why we are laughing. Is it editing? Or it's AI? And then put an making. Let me say then. So for catering, you have your kitchen, you have your second kitchen. We are even trying to create a third kitchen for you. And then you have your baking or cake workshop. Yes, I was saying that fashion. So fashion, you have external workshops. I was going to talk about EPP when I was turning, then Romo EPP'd me. Anyway. Then we also have, or we are creating another external campus right behind Midway Clinic. And it will be for fashion level 400 and cosmetology level 300 and 400. Hey, dear, hey. Let's just need a show. Now, the fourth thing, our key performance indicator, our fourth key performance indicator, is our semester specific outcomes. Every semester in this school is a level. And let's get it straight. What people will learn in the traditional universities for 1 year, we have compressed it to 1 semester. Because you know what? When you go to industry and you are performing, they will not write diploma on your forehead and write degree on their forehead. They will expect that you do the things that they are doing, and in some instances, you do and do it well, and even do it better than them. Therefore, what we do is that we try and give you what will be okay for you to match up to industry. For example, if you go to the technical universities for fashion, they don't learn menswear as menswear and learn women's wear as female wear. They don't learn wedding gown as wedding gown. They don't learn suit as suit. They give you everything fashion, basics, and then you skill. But in this school, we want to focus on menswear and let you master the menswear, and focus on ladies' wear and let you master the ladies' wear at specific levels. When you finish and you get to our 4th semester, we want to see wedding gowns as wedding gowns. We want to see suits as ladies' suits and men's suits. And these are level specifics. And it happens for catering. Every level has its level outcome. It happens for cosmetology. It happens for media. It happens for technology. And as a matter of fact, all the schools. So our first semester in this school is called level 100. Our second semester in this school is called level 200. It is not yearly. It is semester by semester. Let's get to know this. Then the final thing is that our curriculum is learner-centered. We've taken our time and we have designed the curriculum. And the curriculum that CTVET is using, just last week, we had Multimedia Institute of Ghana, and they went to CTVET, so they were directed to come and get our curriculum because we developed the curriculum. And as a matter of fact, we took our time and developed this curriculum over time, looking at what we want to see in the students. And I assure you that our curriculum is learner-centered. On Friday, you will start with your subject registration, and then you tell us what subjects that you want to man. Because every semester is a level. When you get to level 200, you have to do re-registration. So you tell us whether you want to continue or you want to defer. A certificate student can defer for 1 semester, and a diploma student can defer for 2 semesters. The registrar spoke about deferrals, so I will not go into details. We do not offer distance education here, where you sit on your bed and then we give you materials and you learn, and then you come and write exams. We offer technical and vocational education, where students will have to man tools and equipment, where students will have to take part in practical sessions, where students will have to sit in class and be part of workshops. Therefore, every student must clear 70% of attendance before you can graduate. It is very important. If you do not get 70% of attendance, you come back to school and come back to level 400 and come and clear it. You are saying, hey. So you need to clear 70% of attendance. And when you finish with your stay, you will pick clearance forms. And they will print your attendance graph for you. And they will give you your percentage. Therefore, when you get to class, it is incumbent on you to make sure that you sign the class attendance. If you like, don't sign. When you come, you don't talk plenty. When you come, it is what is on the graph. So we have officers who are in the office and they key in the attendance daily. Every day, they key in the attendance. Let's take it serious. Those who are offering the CTVET diploma, it is very, very good that you opt for afternoon school. In fact, you are coming for full school. So in your department, you must be registered for afternoon, because in the morning, you would have to take the core subjects with the media students. Let me take it again. If you are offering CTVET diploma, it is a national diploma. And the rules are coming from CTVET. They are coming from the Commission for Technical Vocational Education and Training. Therefore, you are coming for full school. You come from morning to afternoon. So your trade areas that you have to do in your department will have to be for afternoon. And then the core subjects will have to be in the morning. If you are offering CTVET diploma and you have other engagements and you cannot be in school in the morning, it means you cannot offer it. There is no there's no shortcut. We can't do anything about. We will not go to CTVET and go and tell them that Salifu Amangwa die or a special student into a C core subjects known to me in there because I'm or ye juma will bet way into. Now, we are about to launch our 24-hour economy. And for us, it is 24-hour education. So we are about to launch it on the 29th of August this month, next 2 weeks. Now, when we launch that, what will happen will be those who are working and do not have time for full stream education can opt for evening school from 5 to 10. So 5, you come to school and classes will start from 6 to 10. And then during weekends, you come and do your practical sessions. There is another gateway for those who can learn at dawn from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. And then after that, they can go to work. I'm sure we don't have such people here. But if we have such people here, wait until we launch it, and then we'll give you the protocols to follow. You can't eat your cake and have it. If you are opting for dawn classes or evening school, remember, say, you will need the weekends so that you can come and do your practical sessions. Remember that it will not be like the normal school. It will be our best school from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So these are the difference. We want to remind you that the school is heavily practical, and the head of school and the deputy rector in charge of monitoring and supervision and student support spoke about how to get your practical things, so I will not go into details. But we also have timelines for submissions. Then we also have runway activities. Everything you do in the school at the end of the semester, you need to bring it on the runway. So catering, level 100, you need to bring balloon deco on the runway. Catering, level 200, you need to bring pastry arts on the runway. Catering, level 300, you need to bring beverage on the runway. Catering, level 400, you need to bring cake on the runway, and then you do your function. It is very important. Cosmetology, level 100, you need to bring day makeup on the runway. Level 200, you need to bring editorial makeup on the runway. Level 300, traditional bride makeup on the runway. Level 400, white wedding and full white wedding, from nails to hair to face to everything. To massage. So you massage your bride before you dress the bride up. You do pedicure, manicure before you you come to nails and the rest. We expect it on the runway. And we have time. We follow it religiously. Fashion, level 100, children's wear on the runway. Level 200, ladies wear and men's wear on the runway. Level 300, occasional wear and pageantry dress on the runway. Level 400, suits, and we're talking about complete suits and wedding gowns on the runway. Speakers but school, you will definitely have to do them, and it should be on the runway. Media, level 100, pilots on the runway. Level 200, you do your news to a panel. We will look at how we can bring it on the runway. And then level 300, you you do film for all departments. And then level 400, 13 episodes. And you will do it. Obviously, okay. Please, on Friday, immediately you finish with your subject registration. You take the subject registration document to the mini TV studio. Friday, we will do the tour for you. So when we mention the place, you know where we are talking about. Here is the mega studio. When we mention mega studio on your timetable, here. Now, the other side is the mini TV studio. The mini TV studio. Open it for them and let them see. That's the mini TV studio. And then there is a gallery attached to both studios. So Friday, when you finish with your subject registration, you take your document to the mini TV studio, and then they will take your picture for your ID card. The following week, you receive your ID, your student's ID card. Now, you need to pay 70% of your fees. Is it 70% or 80%? 80. You need to pay 80% of your fees. And the portal will be open for you so you can register your subject. When you pay and it is time for mid-semester exams, we give you access card. When you register, we will give you class access card. And then you also have your 70% fee card for your mid-semester exams. And then you have full fees card for your end of semester exams. If you don't have the access card, you cannot enter in the classroom. If you don't have the access card, it means you are not a student. Some people are students. They come and walk about and they go home. They crowd of fear go school. But I'm share that enya can't go school. Into to make books and their bags. No more than 19 and say hasa no more coffee. Omo from students. But we are students there. You need to come and study. We have guidance and counseling units, and that is made up of our chaplain, our dean of students, and some selected officials. We will introduce them to you in due time. If you have any challenge, you have any question and so on, you ask of the dean of students, and then you ask to meet the guidance and counseling unit, and then they will help you with the challenge. The only challenge that they cannot help you with is financial challenges. That one, you see your parents and your... We have dress codes. So for CFC, it is important that you wear white and white. And I was expecting to see the uniforms here so we can show them to you. Please, get us the uniforms. Procurement, we need uniforms. Uniforms. CFC, you wear uniforms. So if you have your access card and you are not in your uniform, you cannot access a class. You are not a student, you are a student. If you want to be a student, you need to get your uniforms. Media, we have dress code. Monday, we wear suits and tie. ADA. You don't wear t-shirts and Lacoste. Sometimes Lacoste a t-shirt. I say between t-shirt, not t-shirt in them. Now, baby, a corner one on them half now also con a share half. No, we wear suits. Ladies, you wear lady suits, and men should wear men's suits. Only suit I call Cantamanton. Shop number 18. Okwa can say oh bra amankwa. O Tony suit now. Come. Barrister, blah, blah, blah. A honor barrister, and suit. O to be over to me, top skido. Top skido, no, down here different, kakra, and a top near different, but color near the same. We shop number 18, Kanta. Oh, come. Fair, come. When ya 150, 120, men got 80 Ghana DNB. Last me call and I'm in 80 Ghana DNB. Suit near brown. Me see suit, now if you are done cream. But what 120 there now? Come on, 150 there. Come on. 150 there is a one to crowd to me share. Self-ironing. Then we have paraphernalias, which we will give for free. The first so if you are a cosmetology student, when you register, we will give you this. And this is called a Cosmetology apron. Bedishe na fagina ha. Good. Now, for fashion, we give you this. It's called the fashion overall. Good. For catering, we have the catering apron. And no first na you was through, but I will say you castle because we want your to show. Okay. For media, we have the media crew jacket. Yes, come. Either you are offering journalism or production, you still get the crew jacket. Good. For technology, we have the technology crew jacket. If anything, we know sharp. Good. Space out. Good. So, with this one, when you wear your chef jacket, there are buttons there that will do the holding for you. And this is how we want you to look when you are offering your practical sessions. These things were done by our fashion school, so we'll give them to you for free. Now, if you are, thank you, if you are offering catering, it is compulsory that you get this. And it's called the chef jacket or chef uniform. The top is the jacket, and then this is the trouser. OBCA. Madam and Trini, we're trimmed down if we obi size na edi yema no enti mama minya alteration won kakra. And then you get the top, and then there is a hat that comes with it, a cap. It's not here. Okay. And that one is not for free. It's part of the uniforms that you buy. Now we have prescribed uniforms for CFC. And it should be a trousers. So for cosmetology school, the design is the same. Neck no cry, I will say a cover. Armpit, I will say a cover. Because you are a therapist. Sometimes I also pay one sa. So your armpit must be covered, properly covered. Now, there are some people who exhume heat from their armpits. They exhume armpits now heat free. So you need to cover it. Hold it, Nejina. Hold it, Nejina. Now, Monday morning, what say you almost are. Hold it, Nejina. Yes, stand here. Good. This one, when you go to Bukom, they call it Adama. You know. Now, if you are a fashion student, then you get this uniform. It's available at the student support. Gina. Then you get this. Fashion, your bottoms are blue. Now we are showing it to you so that when you are a fashion student and you go there and you are buying the uniform and they give you this, you don't go and wear it, take it home and blah, 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 and come the following week that, Now, catering students, this is your uniform. Your bottoms are yellow. And the bottoms are specific bottoms prescribed by the Council for Technical, Vocational and Education. So we have our badge on it. Badge, no, hey. Now there will be who has some badge in the way. Minimum on that badge you were huh? When I was giving it to you, that was bad. What's your name on your moasa? All right, so you can now put it in your. This is the down for this one. Good. Now, in the traditional universities, you will be given various halls of residence. In our technical school, we don't give you halls of residence, we give you production houses. Every student must belong to a production house. Now, with the production houses, we have 4 in this school. We have alpha, we have beta, we have omega, and gamma. Alpha, your color is red. So we give you a free t-shirt. And it's like this. And then we have GA schools at the back. Good. Turn the front. Check. There is badge on it. I don't want to go and come. And I don't see the badge there. We will be the one that say. Now, if you belong to the second production house, we call it beta. And their color is yellow. Beta procurement. So you receive this t-shirt from us. If you belong to the third production house, it's called omega. And their color is green. So you receive this t-shirt from us. If you belong to Gamma, the fourth production house, their color is black. And you receive this t-shirt from us. Now, because they are free, Uji na susinwa na wa ye alteration no umfa mbrɛ me sɛ esusin wunti menya alteration ma. Uji na ye kitwa esenwa bie side no na fa kente ehye ho ebekɔ. If you go to the student support service or you go to the deputy dean of students na or na ukonya o size and now size no wo ho that is fine, but o size ni ho nia ye de be ma wo bia no na wa fa ne sa. Remember, it is free. Thank you very much. Now on Friday, not this Friday, not the following Friday, but the first week, the first Friday in September, which is 5th September, all new students will meet us at the forecourt of the mega studio. And we will do allocations of the various production houses. Say, oh, BB, yeah, postpone that thing. And yes, sir, when you get there, tell them that they should give you a production house there where you are going. But if you want us to give you a production house, we will stop everything we are doing and we will meet you on Friday and give you a production house. And then we will write the names. And then we'll ballot which production house signifies what. And then after we are done with the balloting, the Monday when you come to school, you see your names on the notice board. And then you use that to go and take your various t-shirts. They are very, very important. We will use them for all competitions. We use the production houses for all competitions and other competitive activities on campus. We also have clubs and societies on campus. All clubs and societies are under the jurisdiction of the Dean of Students. If you also want to come up with your own clubs and society, you see the Dean of Students. There are regulations that you have to follow. You get us your executives, and then you get us your membership, and he will duly register them for you. On Thursday, where the SRC will have an encounter with you, they will go through all the clubs and existing clubs and societies on campus, so you know which one to join. The one that I know of is the Creative Arts Club. We have the Dance Club. We have the Writers and Debaters Club, and so on and so forth. Every Wednesday, we have church service. It's compulsory. In fact, it is a subject called Christian Apologetics. When you come for church service, you need to sign attendance. There are some people who were very meticulous. They were coming to class, but they were not coming for church service, so they could not meet the 70%. Oh, dear, oh. So, who too hip hop real? Oh, dear. Oh, dear, remember, when you come, you sign attendance. Church service is compulsory. Church service is our social gathering. That is where we give all announcements and all official statements, etc. It is very important. Church service, I must repeat, is not for only students. It's for the whole GH community. It's for staff and students. We have several competitions. We have inter-production house competitions, which we do with our t-shirts. And then we have interdepartmental competitions. So sometimes we bring some of these competitions to church service, and the winners are heavily rewarded. We have lots and lots of entertainment activities on campus. But as a technical institution, all our entertainment activities are activities that students will have the opportunity to learn. In fact, every activity, even with this orientation, there are students who are manning cameras. They are going live on Facebook. You are a level what? Level 400 students. And you? Level 300 students. Yes, so this is the gentleman, level 200, now going to 300. He is a technology student. And he developed an app for the school. And I saw the app and I was very, very happy. This gentleman. Chum, right? Good. 1 year. 1 year in the tech department. He developed a website that you can go there, buy your forms. When you buy your forms, the website will generate admission letter for you automatically. And then you can register online. You can pay your fees online. You can check your results online just with the one website. Good job. Good. Yeah, boss, mama, obey. Yeah, boss, mama, technology for the what's that kind of please, we have academic work that we don't play with. And that is why we have quality control, monitoring supervision, we call quality control. We monitor and supervise every academic activity on campus. When it is time for us to entertain, we will entertain. When it's time for us to move on to academic work, we move on and we draw the thin line. If you don't get it, you'll be left behind. If you don't get it, the same lecturers will be smiling with you. You think they don't like you. But we monitor from the top. There are activities, things that they have to meet. If they don't meet them, we push the pressure down. And the pressure will come on you. And you don't complain. You don't sit on the fence and complain. You comply. Else, you complain in school. When you talk, it will get into fire and it will burn. It will not have any weight. The only thing is that you must do it. So get prepared and do it and take your academics very serious. We will have matriculation, and the date is the last Friday in September. So kindly check the dates for me and let me. Matriculation is the official ceremony that will induct you into the institution. 26th September. Yeah, that is the Dean of Students. What dates? Good. That's good. Some catcher was a hair transplant. I was say And no aka. Open extension, hair extension. Okay. More about media school and say more media media. Anyway. If you are not part of the matriculation official ceremony that will induct you, you cannot be part of the official ceremony that will graduate you from the school. Yes, it is very, very important. I have me say, level 100, now all my excuses. If you are working, let them know that you are working. Let your work know that you are schooling. And if you have to ask the appropriate permission on specific days, ask the permission on those specific days. That's, boss, I have started school, blah, blah, blah. What is the procedure? Our school, it is time for matriculation and I have to be present. And you ask appropriate permission. If you have to write letters, you write the letters and then they approve. If you have to write exams, we do not have morning exams and afternoon exams. We have timetable that speaks to the exams. You ask permission and you come and write them. So matriculation is on the 26th and every student must be present. You sign a matriculation oath and it's a document that is kept on your file. And when you are doing your clearance for graduation, we cross-check and see if you are eligible to graduate. We have hostel accommodation, and let me put the word there, limited hostel accommodation. We have reserved for level 100 and level 200 because level 200 is our practical level. Level 100, we know you are new and you're not coming. Nevertheless, it is limited. School resumed today. Continuing students will come, and continuing students are over 1,500 students. China next week, mom pressure say, and I'm me free, domia bra, menya hostel, enti se menya, me papa say menya, minja school. You don't need to tell us. So papa say, unya hostel, unja school na, can't say, you will be anka, you be mau, you a student. Why won't we give you? But if it is full, it is full. Then you look for alternative accommodation arrangement. But we have reserved some for level 2, but it should be as quick as possible. How many of you read the rules and regulations behind the forms? Because I want to ask you a question from rule number 7. The rules and regulations behind the form. Mankind, let you know that there are rules and regulations that you have appended your signature to. What signing? It means it is binding on you. We have and we have non-acceptable ones. We have minor offenses. We have major offenses. And then we have criminal offenses. If it is a minor offense, suspension and so on can come in. Sometimes not even suspension, we can we can allow you to sign bond of good behavior and then discharge. If it is a major offense, rustication, not suspension, rustication, we take you out of the community. It means that you are not fit for our community. We take you out. And we deserve the right to do that if the offense is a major offense. Major offenses like fighting. When you hurt someone, it means you are a danger to the school community. And therefore, we must rusticate you. So dismissal, outright dismissal, and so on will come in. If it is a criminal offense, we do not investigate criminal offenses. There are state institutions who are supposed to investigate criminal offenses. So we will escort you nicely to the police station, and then we hand it over to the police for them to take over for criminal offenses. Nevertheless, We have our disciplinary committee, and they will sit on every case and decide on the merits of the cases. So let's take note of that. The disciplinary committee will advise management as to what to do, whether it is criminal, it is major or minor. Scholarships, unfortunately, are not open for level 100. Scholarships are open from level 200, where students who are needy but brilliant demonstrate any form of help to the institution, to the vision, and to the dream. And they are identified by their various departments, and they are suggested for such scholarships. So if you know you are needy from level 100, you must find something to do to help the school from level 100. Level 200, whatever it is, we will meet the sponsorship committee if you are truly needy. We do a lot of productions here. We have students' productions, and then we have productions from industry. Student productions are the ones that we group our students to do. We have production from industry. For example, You Cook, that we do here. Ahimfie Court, that we do here. Other productions come and use our mega studio for such. We appoint students to work on some of these productions. When they happen, and it happens that you must work on some of these productions, we will let you know. Selection of class reps will start, thank you very much, will start from next 2 weeks. We will go around, the dean of students will go around with the communication team, and then we'll select class reps for the various classes. The lecturers will also be charged to select their class reps. We have 3 types of workers here. We have administrative staff, and then we have teaching faculty. Teaching faculty is divided into 2. We have lecturers, which we call facilitators, and then we have assistant lecturers or assistant facilitators. We want to move away from calling them teaching assistants. So we have assistant lecturers or assistant facilitators. If you are a foreign student, you need to register with the office of the registrar, and then the registrar will help you to get your student permit. So there are documents that we have to add to the letter. We have to add our accreditation status. We have to add our letters, institutional letters to it, and then we send it to immigration for you, and then they will give you your student permit. So kindly take note. If you're foreign, even if it is from Nigeria, Togo, and the rest, they are all foreign nationals. Try and get them. If you do not get them, that is fine. But immediately there's a problem, you find yourself wanting. So try and get them. On Friday, we'll do your tour for you. And then on that same Friday, we'll get you your timetable. I think the timetable comes with the registration. So after the tour, when you see the names on the timetable, you should be able to identify which place is where. And those who will do the tour, please, don't take cosmetology people to cosmetology departments. They may have other classes at the mega studio, at the other places and so on. So you take them around. So this time we want to do departmental tour. So when we break them into departments, then the assistant facilitators will then take them around and show them around. There are some CFC students who do not know the office of the registrar. So we'll have the site tour or site orientation. And I don't know how we will do the off-campus ones, but we'll do it anyway. CFC, find a way of doing it. We will also give you our academic calendar. We know it is part of your admission letter. We'll give you updated version of the academic calendar, and then we'll have some on the various platforms. We will create student pages. SRC will create SRC page for anything about studentship. But we will create official page for official information. That is not where you wake up in the morning and you come and greet hi. Hello. If you don't send this to 10 people, your day will go by. You don't determine how our day will go. When you see an information there, you don't need to say okay. If we have 1,000 students on the page and everybody is saying okay, we'll have 1,000 okays. So when you see it, just observe it and then move on. When you overtalk, we will take you off the page. Sometimes some people will suggest that we should lock the page so that only admins will. But there may be serious issues that will confront students that they might want to put on the page. So don't let us flood the page. And if we flood the page with other things, when we put the important information there, you will not get it. When you wake up in the morning and you see 250 messages, do you go through all the messages? No. So let's leave that as official page. If you want to write anything, you go to the SLC page. Please, if you cause any damage to any school property, we will write it against your name. You would have to pay. If you are clearing yourself, if you don't pay, you cannot clear yourself. It is very important. So let's take note of school properties. We also have library services. You go there, there are e-books, electronic books on the computers. And then there are books that you can borrow. You borrow the books with your student ID card, and it has a duration. When you are done with the book, you have to return it and then get your ID card back. Remember, you can request for equipment for your production, especially the media students. So we have a cheat. You go to the gallery. We have a cheat. You pick the cheat. If it is for school official use, the lecturer who is giving the assignment will have to sign, and then it's given to you. If it is not for any official use, you would have to pay as rental services. And we have student rates for you. Remember, any project, any production that you use school equipment, remember that copyright is vested in the institution. Let me also remind you that so far as you have chosen to come to GH schools, whatever you do within the 2 years, the school has the right to showcase, exhibit, or distribute on any platform. So if you want to own the copyright, use your things. If you do not want to own the copyright or you want to use our facilities, you must remember that copyright is vested in the school. Therefore, if you want to distribute, reuse, exhibit, you need express permission from the school. Our examinations are regulated by our Commission for Technical Vocational Education. Therefore, we send our questions there, they moderate it, and then they bring it. Nevertheless, we have continuous assessment. So our continuous assessment will have class quizzes and so on. The Director of Academics will talk more about that. And then we have mid-semester exams. There's also a practical component that we have instituted. Then our main exams, it comes with its rules and regulations. Director of Academics will find time to talk about that for us. When you finish with your study here, you go on attachment. It's 3 months attachment. You go on attachment. You must clear yourself. You fill your clearance forms. You finish with your projects, etc. And then you move on attachment. Remember, if you don't do any runway, you will go back to do it. You go back and do it. I requested for the card. Hey, Wasila, I asked you to go to Fafa. And then the one on my table, because I've stamped it. I wanted a stamped one. Don't explain. You have failed the exams. Now, this is access card. So every month we assess you. And then we write it, and all the lecturers will sign. This part is for monthly assessment. So we put our stamps here anytime you partake in the monthly assessment. Then, the back end is for the runway activities. And then anytime you participate in the runway activities, we put our stamps there. When you finish with school, You get this form from administration. It's called a clearance form. And then you clip it to your assessment card. You clip it to the assessment card. And then you fill everything and every information here before you can meet the attachment committee. If you don't have it, you do not get to meet the attachment committee. Here, we do not give you terminal reports. We don't give report cards. What we do is that we have your transcripts, and you request for your transcript. The transcript will show your grades and everything. Thank God, where's Chum? Chum has developed an app for us, so we now have an app where you can check your transcript online and so on. And the beauty of it is that it was developed by our students. After that, you then move on to graduation. You do clearance for graduation, of which attachment becomes part of the things or the requirement for graduation. And then we graduate you nicely, and those who are to receive their CTVET certification will receive theirs. Those who are to receive their ICC certification will receive their ICC certification. On that note, I would like to introduce my various teaching and non-teaching staff so that you can identify them before I take my seat. I'll introduce them. SRC has provided Wi-Fi on campus for every student. When you pay your SRC dues, they'll give you the password for the Wi-Fi. Please, there are CCTV cameras in every class, every workshop, every studio, every suite. So here, the Mega Studio, we have 2 CCTV cameras. One at the back, one here. Every class has CCTV. Please, if the thing is not for you, don't take it. Here, we don't prank. Unfa phone, no fan coffee. Enko reset phone, no. Enko try say, oko turn now went to Yan Town. Now the Abba say, it was a prank. We don't prank here. If it is not yours, don't take it. Immediately you take it, the technology students will go to the CCTV and identify every spot and then cut your end. And then we put it on the page. And then we ask you to bring the item. Bakua or far there no yesi on famra no when to me am best school biom. What they are the buy when to me am best school biom. We jai. So please, CCTV everywhere. Adiane nye wo dia memfa yem pranki wa ha se wa fa na wa sheda na next week udi bemma no there be enye ne sa. Anytime you see anything in the class, you need to return it immediately to the dean of students. We also try and ask students to take very good care of their properties. Community no our class. So let's take note. Students are, that is where we'll find this person. Students are, please. Please. There are workers on the streets. They are from Vegas. Almost say students, new students are bar. They also come around. They come to shop. And some of them, they can hypnotize you. Almost free na omo kasa. Why dream to me free so? Why dream ba ho so no na nia almost say ye no why. Let's take it again. There are workers around. Omo adwuma no. Minim so mo de aduro. So school, they can hypnotize you. And most of them, when they are coming, they come with Bibles. They come neatly dressed. And they come with Bibles. No, my son, direction. When you talk to them for 5 minutes, you get hypnotized. What dream free when also? Bakubia, I'm hypnotizing. I'm see Uncle Hostel. Nastikebia on Fambra. You say na down for no laptop, na down for no laptop no whom was so or ba on for laptop no but on for no kasa ni de no so embra and o kofa na down for no laptop no and o fa on no laptop no and o de sika kan ho. You see okọ hostel na obia friend na money fee enti okọ no onanti say onanti say or the laptop no come omo Emma omo bonfire go so I was some of them man omo fa man omo say ko na kwamana ne wadan ne ho or ko odu hostel no obi bo ni din Michael I said na ne ho ba ne ho so and na all kai says something like that happened na microphone ko da we ube catch there ya entumi nya ho hwe nipa ne laptop no ubetua. So please, when they call you to talk to you, be mindful. Don't even stop. Whatever and any question go to Madam Irene, the Deputy Dean of Students. Nako Bisano. He can give you every information. Student support people, we have written here, how may I help you? How may I help you? Get to them and ask them any information, and then they will say, Obi stop you. Please do not stop. It is their cocoa season. Last, all right, so let me start with my management members. So, management members, please, let me introduce you. We have the Deputy Rector in charge of monitoring and supervision quality control, and she is Mrs. Belomina Ado Listowell. We also have the Deputy Rector in charge of academics, and he's now coming. Then we have the Chief Administrator of the school in the person of the Registrar, Mr. Confidence Aglobi Tete. And then we have the Dean of Students, also in charge of Student Affairs Directorate, and his name is Mr. Vincent Sakite. We have the Director of Productions, You're looking fly this morning, man. You get nerves. In the person of Mr. Domo Apprenting. Mr. Domo Apprenting used to be Afro for the past 5 years. He just removed the Afro this morning. Then we have the Director in charge of Logistics and Estates in the person of Mr. Eric Mensah. We have the Director of Finance in the person of Mr. Ebenezer Okran. Please, for your information, Mr. Ebenezer Okran is a pastor. He pastors one of the ICGC branches, Uyibi branch, right? Mr. Sakite is a catechist from the Tema diocese. Mr. Confidence is an apostle, and so he doubles as the chaplain for the school, and also his church is located at the main lecture hall. Every Sunday, those on campus, you can come and fellowship with Mr. Confidence. And if you have any spiritual whatever, he serves on the guidance and counseling board too. He's the chief registrar of the institution. So let's put our hands together for Apostle Confidence Aglobi Tete. Mrs. Belomina, you are a church what? Mrs. Belomina is our family prayer warrior. And she is the wife of the church elder. Is the list? All right, thank you very much, management members. Can I have my HODs here, please? HODs and deputy HODs. So for cosmetology school, we have our HOD for cosmetology, and her name is Matilda Quay. In fact, the other name? Mrs. Aite. So Matilda Quay is the HOD for cosmetology. Let's put our hands together for Matilda. No, stand there. You can stand there. Good. Then our HOD for Journalism and Media Studies. And his name is Dr. Carl Ofori. Let's put our hands together for Dr. Carl. The HOD for the Catering Department. And her name is Madame Mary Basie. Good. And the Deputy HOD for the Catering Department, and her name is Rita Oko. Madame Rita Oko. Domo Appleton serves as the HOD for the Production Department too. So he is the Director of Production, HOD for the Production Department, the PM Lecturer, and the DGN for the institution. This is Mr. Wanda Kojo Ate. He is the Deputy HOD for Journalism and Media Studies, and also serves as the head of the call center for the institution. Good. Can I have lecturers? So from the fashion department, we have Madam Millicent, and she handles level 100 children's wear from the fashion department. Let's put our hands together for her. Then from the catering department, she handles cakes and pastries. Juliet Ajele Morrison. Let's put our hands together for Madam Juliet. Mohino. Then from the fashion department, she is in charge of millinery and accessories, and then introduction to fabrics and yarns, and then ornamentation, fabric ornamentation, and the rest. Her name is Bernice Botry. Let's put our hands together for Bernice Botry from the fashion department. So from the fashion department, we have Reverend Julian Amponsan. Reverend Julian Amponsan is the one who is handling suits and then menswear from the fashion department. Let's put our hands together for Reverend Julian Amponsan. Then, Madam Georgina, as we all call her, her name is Madam Georgina Teyua, also from the fashion department. She handles spacemen, children's wear, pattern drafting, millinery, everything fashion. This is Mr. Ahmed Zuberu. In fact, she has a lot of methodologies. Yes, he has a lot of methodologies. Yes, so this is Mr. Ahmed from the fashion department. He is into menswear. In fact, he did this suit this morning. Yeah. Ahmed Zuberu. Which methodology did you use for this suit? Then we have Madam Mills. Your Mills is Mills what? Odale Mills. And she is into fashion. She teaches at the fashion level 100 class. She is a teacherholic. And in fact, you will love her in your class, level 100. She handles the class with Madam Millicent Tinu. Yes, she's into pattern drafting. She's into garment construction. She's into fabric ornamentation. She's into children's wear, ladies' wear, men's wear, African wear, and everything. Madam Mills. Yes. So this is the gentleman who handles ladies' wear in the fashion department. Yes. He's a fresh boy. He's a fresh boy. And his name is Kennedy Ochre. He handles ladies' wear. But he can also teach men's wear and so on. But his focus is ladies' wear. So pattern drafting for ladies' wear, and then introduction to suits, right? No, bridal. Introduction to bridal. So corsetry, and then pageantry, and everything, ladies. In fact, he's there. Kennedy Ochre. Another one from the fashion school. Yes. And she is into bridal wear. Yes, bridal wear. Even though she can do ladies' wear, she masters in bridal wear. And her name is Margaret Ansa, bridal wear specialist. Good. Madam Margaret, how are you? Okay. This is Madam Eunice, the last name. Eunice Otu. She is into millinery, bridal fascinators, textiles, fabric, tie and dye, beading, etc., etc. So you get all of that from Madam Eunice Otu. Good. From the fashion department. Yes, Teacher Kojo. Teacher Kojo is into pastries and also into cakes. He is from the catering department. His name is Mr. Kojo Abam. Then Madame Leonora, always in jelly curls. Wonderful, beauty. I like your jelly curls. Very nice, good. Or the personal SC jelly curls, no sir. Which means say yes. Catering, Madame Nebe. Now, chef jackets, no can there. Any now Buakra. So, Madame Leonora what? Ochre is part of the catering department, and she handles cakes, pastries, food production, nutrition, health and safety, and the rest. Thank you very much. It was personally a nice part. Madame Linda Safo, she just lost the father last weekend, right? Our condolences. Yes. So Madame Linda Safo is also with the catering department. She is into food production, beverage production, pastry production, baking, sobolo and everything. Madame Linda Safo from the catering department. Madame Delphina. Madame Delphina is from the cosmetology department, and she is into hair. Everything hair, from contour to closure to to braiding, hair coloring, blow drying, straightening, setting, and everything. Everything hair. And that is Madame Delphina. Good. Madame Gertrude Ajay. Gertrude is into introduction to pedicure, manicure, introduction to skincare, massage. She's a massage therapist, right? And everything cosmetology. Good. Mr. Inkum, Joseph Inkum, from the technology department. He is into software development, app development, website development, and software engineering. Joseph Inkum. Daniel Kobe Sam. Daniel Kobe Sam is into social media management from the technology department. He's into social media management, and he serves as deputy head of production, right? Social media, artificial intelligence, MCR, and everything technical from the technology department. Kobe Sam. Mr. Aban. Yes. Mr. Aban, I like your technology. This one is technology. Technology. Mr. Aban is also into software installation, networking, and everything computing, hardware, software, networking, and he is also serving as the editing suite manager. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Aban. Foster Romanus is with the media arts department, handling acting and then event management. He also serves as the head of the YTV online. Foster Romanus, known in real life as Foster Amponsa. Lawyer Atu Dadzi from Mokola and KJTF fame, also handling everything production design. So art direction, production design, set design, scenery design, and mock-up, everything production design handled by Mr. Atu Dadzi. Yes, thank you very much. So can I have the teaching assistants here? Us. So, Gilbert Akosu did catering here, and he was very good. So he is serving as teaching assistant for the catering department, specifically level 400. Patience what? Patience Dogbe is also a teaching assistant at the catering department, and she is at level 400. Good. Wasila Mohammed. Wasila what? Abdullah. Wasila also the catering. She's helping with the catering department, level 100. She was our best student in catering, right? Good. Claudia Ejepon, also from our cosmetology department, and she's serving as teaching assistant at the cosmetology department. And Claudia, your level is level either 200 or 300. Yes. So this is our assistant hair facilitator. And also a teaching assistant at our cosmetology school, and she is serving in the level 300 cosmetology department. She was our best hair student, and her name is Portia Crunchy. Another wonderful chap from the cosmetology department, also an assistant lecturer in level 200, and her name is Doreen Amankwano. Good. You were our best what? Best salon and spa. Good. And then another facilitator from the cosmetology department, teaching assistant from the cosmetology department, Elizabeth Kwakupon, and she is now in level 200 class. Good. Allocation, I mean, you know. Allocation. This is Florence Alisu. She is the workshop manager for our Kitchen 2. Our Kitchen 2 workshop manager, and her name is Alisu Florence. Good. Esther Dede Otu from the catering department, and she is with level 400. Yes, level 400. And she was our best cake and function, what have you. Good. Naomi Atipo, and she is an assistant at the catering department. Yes, she's yet to be allocated. Yes, this lady just finished with GA schools, and she did the best hair styling runway activity, and she was posted to industry, and we have to call her from industry to come and help. So she will be helping at level 400, right? The name is Lucky what? Agbenyezi. School ha Agbe 4 doors. All right, so this is Nanekia what? Ankara. Nanekia Ankara. She is very good. She is with the cosmetology department, and she'll be serving at cosmetology level 100 as teaching assistant. Nanekia, thank you. Allocation and Sarah Edria, right? Good. This is Sarah Edria serving at the fashion department as assistant or teaching assistant, or assistant lecturer, or teaching assistant. If I say assistant teaching assistant, it's good. Sarah Edria. Good. This is our Lady Reverend Sherita. Sherita what? Kwakuma Sope. Hey, Masope. Joji. Krobo. Okay. So the name again, Kwakuma Masupe Awa. Masope Kwakuma. Kwaku Masope. Okay, Lady Reverend Sherita. She also serves as teaching assistant at the fashion department. Good. Hey, and a fashion for no fashion power. Another fashion teaching assistant, and her name is Loretta Prempe. Yes, she was our best day overall student in garment and pattern. Good. Loretta Prempe. Serving in level 100, right? And this is Gloria Boahin, serving in level 100 fashion department as teaching assistant and assistant lecturer in the fashion department. Gloria Abena Boahin. Another Abena here, but hers is Abena Dede. So, what's your first name? Blessing Abena Dede. Also from the fashion department, fashion level 300. Blessing Abena Dede, serving as teaching assistant and assistant lecturer at the fashion department. Ataya ni efe. Why now pam here? Good. What sound? Where? Yes. Uni marketing kra. Si chofe. Who first name near Agama. Hey. And yeah. Who first name ni si chofe no? Agama si chofe. So Agama si chofe serves in a fashion department as teaching assistant. She is with level 100. Yes, level 100 class. Thank you very much. Your dress is beautiful. Unfortunately, you said you did not say it. You don't do marketing. Laurentia Archery, also serving in a fashion department, fashion level 200, teaching assistant, assistant lecturer, helping with fashion level 200. Wellington is assistant lecturer, teaching assistant at fashion level 300. Fashion level 300 class, Wellington. Allocation na fashion 3. Awula Joyce. Ni send them na mebo ade be ha, but ni abefa ni Awula Joyce. This is a wonderful teaching assistant for the fashion department, and she is into wedding gowns. Everything wedding gowns. Her name is Joyce Awula. Send him here. Atacham. Oh, it's not like that. Atachab Benwing. And I'm saying, I dear Betty, no one, your porch now. Mata Okain from fashion department, fashion level 100. And she also serves as the departmental secretary for fashion level 100. Good. Richard Agomeda, also with our fashion level 100. No, Richard, fashion level 200. Yes, fashion level 200 allocated. The gentleman who won the last runway that we did for fashion, his suits, his wedding gowns on point for the whole class. Continuous assessment on point. His name is George Okain, and he will be serving as fashion level 400 EPP. Arabina Theodora Smith. She serves as departmental secretary for the cosmetology department. She is also assistant lecturer for pedicure, manicure, and she's also teaching assistant for all the levels, level 100, 200, 300, and 400. Theodora Smith. Also for Theodora Smith. Victoria Owari, also from the catering department, and she is at catering level 100. Catering level 100. Mensima Battels. And Mensima Battels also serves as teaching assistant for catering level 300. Good. Sosu Benis. And Sosu Benis is the departmental secretary for catering department. She serves as assistant lecturer and a teaching assistant for the catering department. Sosu Benis. Abraham, what's the other name? Abraham Mensah serves as teaching assistant for the catering department. He is into decor and cakes. Abraham Mensah. Let me have other officials. Hey, I'm going for Dawson. Good. So this gentleman is called Siman. Siman is the one who handle your equipment. If you want to request for any equipment, you go to the gallery and Siman will help you with that. Siman is also assistant production, head of production, assistant head of production. Fred Botwe. Fred Botwe is our marketer. Fred Botwe is also teaching assistant for camera. Fred Botwe is also in charge. He's the DOP for the institution. And then he handles camera. He's assistant lecturer for camera. Then a lecturer in the production department. She handles editing. And the name is Jacqueline Naakushika Brown. Good. Assistant Director of Academics and also in charge of examinations, and his name is Boateng Glory. Your Deputy Dean of Students and also the admissions officer, her name is Irene, Mrs. Irene Amwa. His real name is Irene Delali Akpakli. So our grandpa, and his name is Christian Naughty. He is in charge of estates. Every workshop, he is in charge of everything estates. Christian Naughty. Teaching assistants for the acting department and also the hostel warden. So if you go to the hostel, you meet him. His name is Kiki, but his real name is Joseph Ni Torto. Chief Ernest Appiah. He is in charge of administration. He is our registry assistant. Handles everything about your transcripts. If you need transcripts, you go to his office and he will print your first transcript for you for free, and the other ones you will pay. Chief Ernest Appiah. Joshua Tete, we all call him Oyibo. He is in charge of sound. He is a deputy sound lecturer and the departmental secretary for the production department, MMP department. And his name is Joshua Tete. He handles everything sound in this institution. The administrative officer, the administrator, her name is Cindy Nyamiche, and Cindy Nyamiche is our official administrator. Another lady who lost their mom some weeks ago, right? Good. And she is the kitchen assistant for the catering department. Kitchen manager for the catering department. Kitchen 1, right? And her name is Belinda Appiah. Achupi Do Leroy. Achupi Do. And she is the cashier for the institution. She is with the finance department. If you pay any money here and you did not pay it to Achupi, then it is a dash. If you pay it to Achupi, she will give you a receipt. Every payment should go to Achupi Dole Leroy. She serves in the administration as Deputy Admissions Officer. And what I was talking about, how may I help you? They wear this t-shirt. They are in charge of enquiries and everything. Her name is Belinda Kofi. Hey, what are they? I say, an attacking on our hey. Oh my God. Now, you know, I said, talk on that demo, talk on Susan. Wow, why fair? I'm a woman, ba. Mama, a people. To say, Madam married, you know. Madam married, I said, the team you know, quick. How did you Abakama? Abba, good. Atadero taking younger, when you know, so, if you go to the library, you meet this wonderful lady. She is our library attendant. So, she is always at the library. She also serves in the finance department. Her name is Rebecca Mensah. Good. Sirikakra. I saw you to know so. So, if you get to our front desk, you meet Custodia. And her name is Custodia, full name is Custodia Apia. She is at the front desk and she's in charge of social media. Wow, I like the top. It's nice. Yeah, good. Yeah, team you know man akata omumaso. So if you get to the student support services, we have this wonderful lady there, the other side of the student support services. Her name is Abena Evelyn Biney, and she's part of the enquiries team. Those who have been calling the numbers, she handles the 0544 line. So her name is Abena Biney. We popularly call her this is a practicing PRO. Oh, God. A practicing PRO. She is the shortest PRO you can get in the country. Yes. And she's also with the enquiries department. She's also with the student support unit and also serves as at the procurement department. Her name is Bernice Obeng. Today, looking fly. Yes. So this is Fafa Belinda Jiwono. She is the personal assistant to the rector. She is also the good. So this is Bernice Pra. She is the departmental secretary for the technology department. She is also the one in charge of our digital communications, and she's the executive secretary to the rector, Bernice Pra. Pearl what? Pearl Hatchful. Pearl Hatchful is with YTV, and she's the producer at YTV. Hey. Wow. This is lawyers necessary. You're looking nice. Oh my God. Now, cream bread out of our winning. I said winning is shiny. All right, so she is in charge of CBT. She's in charge of CBT. She's part of the communication team in charge of corporate communications, and her name is Ajua Safowa. So apart from the equipment at the gallery, we also have equipment at the stores. And the one who handles the stores is Victoria Davo. She is in charge of the stores for GH. Mauli Gilbert Jakpasu. Jakpasu the other ship. I before now I have other name no. Mauli Gilbert Jakpasu. So Mauli is in charge of examinations, also in charge of curriculum and testing, and serves as the personal driver for the rector. So he is with the fashion department, and he handles everything embroidery. So all your crests and your T-shirts, the logo and the writings and everything is done from the fashion department by Samuel Abuaji. So if you get to the radio studio, that we have the online radio studio, we have the students' radio studio. If you get to the students' radio studio, you will see this wonderful gentleman. And his name is Kwame Dilling. Good. Then if you get to the technology workshop, this gentleman is there. His name is Kwame Theophilus Ejay. Our assistant estate manager in charge of electricals electricals. Yes. And his name is Daniel Okokoka. Our estate officer and the departmental secretary for the estate department in the person of Justice Kojo Anku. Then if you get to our second technology workshop, we have this wonderful gentleman there as the workshop manager, and his name is William Saki. If you get to our online radio studio, this is the radio studio manager for the online radio studio, also into sound assistant here at GH Schools. His name is DJ Gazi, but his real name is what? Do football favor. Do football favor. Hey, send your casa this no bonyum. O bonyum na nyum no. Hey, Gazi. O tumi bonyum na nyum na frizi. No e pega ninsa. Say enyamia. Our chief editor, and his name is Amos Ofori, our chief editor for the institution. Our assistant chief editor, she was the best editing student her time, and her name is Millicent Tete. Another editor from YTV, and his name is Okada Philip Ni Obudai. So our students on attachments, please come. Good. These 5 students are students on attachment that we selected to come and help from the technology department, from the sound department, from the editing department, and they are serving as students attaches. Thank you very much for coming. Our DOP and head of camera here, and his name is Balak Bonaventure. Balak, thank you very much. So our man who handles is the manager for the digital studio, the digital TV studio on top of the Sika Bruni block, and his name is Apia Godfred. Assistant lecturer, teaching assistant, secretary or departmental secretary for the journalism and media arts department, the head of internal communications, and secretary to the director of academics. And his name is yes, Isaac Annan. Yes, my personal manager too. Good. Please arrange for another match this semester. Yeah. Want to kill them, quarter. Good. So, assistant at the procurement department, and his name is Kelvin Azuno. Good. He's also part of the estate department, estate assistant, and his name is Stephen Ohineba Bankam, also known as Famous. Yes. You can call him Kofi Kinata. Stephen, come. Give us one line from Kinata. Freestyle. No, let me introduce. Also from our MCR, and his name is David Agbejivo. Freestyle back on.
Obiniye manka walu kominko walu tomami yesika potobi shade obiniye man obiniye manka sama tu kofi me da prison mamenum zontowi shade obiniye man nankami yolo liba mishishobi obi makama sama tileni po ba minyobia onte pull up GH Kinata olokodo
GH Kinata. Obi bet me challenge na. Obi bet me my one line. Freestyle. Oh, what about media school? And then I stand here. Oh, Legoin. Oh, Obi bet me challenge, not to be my freestyle, baby. I say on fire title no. I almost say I feel no more back in it. I'm funny title. Yes, you'll be a pagan, sir. Eh, blah. Eh, blah. Yeah. Wait, back you bought the cheat yet. Yeah, my freestyle. And then you know me, freestyle.
Now, see. Many looking na promise from being no promises. Me the phone can listen be in the policies. But no be so near beats in the quality fire bone them. Yeah, the Bema suit to the charity. Hula, Momani to me and Mamugu must me teacher mammo. Me papa sabi Bobby mammo. Saka hip hop yalata for what the Ankada must be Makasi can be to switch the style up, flows the pile up, me deliver flows and the kids go all up. No smile.
Yeah.
Bow down the great.
Yeah. Good. Go back in the day, woman. Book in the pen. So this is to remind you that we are in a media school. Entertainment will be part of what we do. But if you don't take your lessons, you will meet us on the flip side. Oh, all your lecturers are fun. Teaching assistant, anyone. Fa. Oh, Mama freestyle. Oh, and good man say. Yo. Oh, put your hands together. Hey, wonder mami. Mama freestyle. Mama.
Are some Beam fans in the house? Hey,
some Beam fans. Find it, in the house.
Okay, I say, I am the top skanker.
I'm waiting. Jama Gazi one. Yeah, go.
I am the top skanker. Across Sri Lanka, Valley, Jamaica. Flanker them see me like a gaka. Big like a ship, same time me had the anchor. Where them I go do? Them do catch the answer, me had the answer. When me pass through with a bonanza, trillion load in a tanker.
Hey, it's wonder. It's wonder around. Yeah, Wanda is the teaching assistant for TV. Presenting. Wanda, come and give them freestyle. Come on. Wanda is from the office of the rector. Fafa is from the office of the rector. The rector himself is from the office of the rector. Yeah, microphone. Give them. Freestyle. Yeah.
Well, if a party me, I do it well, Papa. Me nah look nobody face, no, Papa. Clean under Papa and the waist, lead and kappa. Manaraga mafina tarapa. Check my settings, can't find no iOS. My ratings stronger than SOS. Girl, I fly over, feed the same old flesh. And now data make a next man vex. Cause me do me.
Yeah. All right. So, our campus is where you get the best of learning, the best of fun, and in the fun is the best of practical elements that can make you thrive in industry. We are open up for creativity. We are open up for innovativeness. Whatever you want to be, you will get from here. It is a nurturing environment where if you open up to tutelage, our lecturers will pour from their within. On that note, my name is Leslie Adolistowell. I'm the chief servant, the rector of the institution, and I wish you well in your educational endeavor. Let us know where to draw the line between entertainment and serious learning. Let us learn not to mix the two, but in the midst of our entertainment, let learning erupt. You have 2 years to go. Some are offering certificate course, therefore they have 1 year. I will meet you again at the orientation to officially induct you into the institution, and then we will hope to meet all of you at the end of your study here to officially graduate you during our graduation ceremony. My final advice is that the person next to you have a life to clear. The person behind you also has one. The person in front of you has one. But you can stand out. You came from your individual homes. Whatever friend you will get here is a friend from school. Nobody came with you from the womb. They are friends that we get from school. Take your learning serious. Don't look at what others are doing. Look at what you want to be in the future and fight towards it. Fight towards becoming it. Everything. There are some of you who go through challenges. There are some benefactors who promised you. They will leave you in their way. You don't need to complain. As you move on, you face serious challenges. Even your mother, near a war wanna cry or ma was scano. It's part of the learning process. There are so many things that will come your way. There are friends that will betray you on campus. There are friends that you ought to help. They will betray you. It's normal. It's part of the learning process. It's to make you tough. So that when you go to industry and people are betraying you, you have learned through that. There are people who will disappoint you. Even lecturers will disappoint you. They will tell you this is coming in SMC to knock. But it's part of it. Even if your parents are disappointing you, how about friends? But unlearn to learn, and through it all, learn to give thanks, to appreciate. Some are your uncles, your aunties. They are helping in any way. Learn to be very appreciative and appreciate all of them. Your lecturers will stand on their feet for hours. You will sit. They will lecture you. Learn to be appreciative. The institution, we did not invest in any other thing. We did not invest in men's gold. We decided to invest in an institution where you can come and acquire skills and knowledge. You need to be grateful and to be thankful. We've had instances where people insult us, and it gets to our parents. But it is what we have opted to do. You will have your friends who you will help, they will insult you. Let us learn to appreciate the little things, and bigger ones will be added onto us. On this note, I wish you well in your educational endeavor. May God richly bless you, and may He take you through from now to the end of your stay here in GH. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rector. I hope you have been blessed. And I told you from Monday to Friday, we'll bless you with a lot of wisdom. He said something, in the midst of challenges, you still go on. And I told those who came earlier that we have singers, we have musicians, but I am a songist. Yes, I raise the tune and then you follow. I dedicate this song to you. Mind G, cool down, don't stop. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Very soon we go pop champagne. Because I found number bisa, I say we are some one ding. I what dim you. Heaven, no. Excellent. If you super tune you Betty. Ya te mu bla 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 bla. Munja mu dede. Enkofuku karishika. Marijata abefola bebe nina. All right. The campaign I'm saying speaking. All right. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rector. Anybody who was part to bless these young ones, thank you so much. They will leave, and then as promised, from tomorrow we'll end at 12. 9 to 12, 9 to 12. Please do not listen to anybody and come late. Some of you have friends ahead of you. They'll give you bad advice. Oh, don't mind them. Orientation and carry. Please, if you miss your steps from the beginning, your destination will be difficult. Come, let's have the best of time that we can, so that next week you'll be on your own, do whatever you want to do. Thank you so much. And as they leave, you please wait. I'll give you 1 or 2 announcements so that we can wrap up the day. Thank you very much. Mr. Confidence, okay, so as they step out, all non-Ghanaians, I won't say foreigners. When I say foreigner and someone is from Nigeria, you say, ah. All non-Ghanaians, please wait, and then the registrar will have a word with you. Let's process all your documents for you so that your stay on campus will be very fruitful and without any hitches. So tomorrow we are meeting the Director of Academics to take us through everything academics, and then the HODs from the various departments. We are going to open up the various departments to you so that you can make an informed choice. And then Wednesday, we'll come, and then at 9, we'll break into your various schools. So you go to your various departments and meet your lecturers over there so that you can also make an informed choice. And then Thursday, we'll meet here. Thursday, we'll meet SRC, and then we'll have a talent hunt. You saw what the rector was doing. This is what we do. So all those who sing, those who rap, those who dance, anything you want to do, spoken word, Thursday, please come prepared. The place will jam. If you know how to play an instrument. There was a lady who plays trumpet. Oh, ha. Lady no bought trumpet, no buy. Oh, lady, you also bought trumpet. And man, no instruments. This school, we have ladies' week. So far, we've not had ladies playing the instrument. This batch, I want you to shame me. We want to have ladies who play the drums, the trumpet, the guitar, the keyboard. What's the difference between keyboard and organ? Is there a difference? Those who play instruments, keyboard and organ, what's the difference? All right. I wish you all well. And please, as you go home, be very careful. What Rector said is very, very true. There are some people along the street. Don't engage anybody. Don't engage who? Anybody. Go home. And even when you sit in any car, I saw this video. Now, when you sit in cars, make sure you share your location with your friends. When you pick Uber or anything, please make sure the driver's name matches with the face and the number. If you're not too sure, call. Because sometimes what I'm seeing on social media, please, if you are seeing, I pray that the Lord Himself will protect and preserve you.